Have you ever thought about what the future might hold if you had an American university education? Imagine a world where high-quality learning is within reach for anyone ready to rise to the challenge. Imagine the education you've always dreamed of, now just one step away. What could you achieve? What would you become? At MIU, we believe that knowledge is the key to a brighter future, and we open the doors to excellence. We offer a personalized education designed to meet your needs with accredited degrees that prepare you for the real world, all in the heart of innovation. Miami, as part of ProEduca Universities, a leading online education network in Europe, we bring an international outlook and a legacy of accessible education with over 100,000 students in more than 90 countries and more than 15 years of experience. We are dedicated to empowering your journey because your success should only depend on how much you're willing to learn. Imagine a bright future for everyone. Imagine it's within your reach. MIU, City University, Miami.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And good afternoon as well to our students and everyone watching us through our online streaming. Thank you for joining us to celebrate MIU's 2026 graduation class. We want this ceremony to be orderly and to ensure all graduates receive the recognition they have earned. To that end, please silence all cell phones and electronic devices now. The ceremony will begin with the procession of the academic authorities, faculty, and then our graduates' representative. The awarding of degrees will ensue first, the awarding of bachelor's degree, followed by the awarding of master's degrees. The ceremony will conclude with the recessional. Please remain seated during the entire ceremony through to the recessional, unless instructed to stand up, so that every student who crosses the stage receive our respect and attention. Let us honor the MIU graduating class of 2026. Please stand now for a representative of the MIU faculty. Let me introduce to you our presiding table. MIU President Dr. Daniel Burgos, Associate Dean MIU Dr. Marisol Salcedo, Academic Director ProEduca Dr. Oscar Montero, International Academic Development Director ProEduca Dr. Asuncion Galvez. Please remain standing for MIU City University class of 2026, Representative Ms. Andrea Viviana Dalla Gonzalez, and Mr. Stephen Rupert Hutchinson. You may be seated. MIU City University stands at the forefront of education, business, and technology, guided by a single purpose: to empower you to reach your goals. Our mission is to provide access to high-quality education by removing barriers to learning and adapting our approach to each student's unique journey. At MIU, we focus on what truly matters: your real needs, your growth, and your future. Today, we proudly celebrate our achievements and the path ahead. Graduates, your presence here today, whether in person or virtually, exemplifies the dedication and resilience that align with our core values. As you transition from the students to alumni, we encourage you to stay connected with our dynamic and diverse community, leveraging the global networking opportunities that being part of MIU affords. Your success is a testament to the strength of our community, and we look forward to supporting you as you make meaningful contributions to society. Today, we will graduate students from our online and hybrid program, and we salute those present here with us. For our online students joining us through streaming today, welcome to your graduation. Let us give all of them a big applause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem. Please welcome performing artist, Ms. Alice Ribeiro Macedo.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ribeiro, for this outstanding performance. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our president, Dr. Daniel Burgos.
Good afternoon. I hope that you all are fine today, here on site, and I hope that also online with the streaming. We live in a world where the cognitive load of human beings is continuously threatened, where the cognitive load actually every year, every moment, is threatened by the environment that overloads us with constant inputs, too many in quantity and variety to be properly processed. In addition, the small size of every communication snippet is encouraged so that more messages can fit in less time, and in turn, the user is not distracted by long audio or video clips or never-ending plots. For example, we have moved from posting full-length recordings on YouTube with any duration, even hours, as a memory of the capture event, to videos that's done less than a minute, where we can watch how anyone can do anything, from a handstand to a stand-up joke, or to baking a cake. The saddest thing is that the average user would not be able to wait until the end of the actual full making of the cake for a likely 1 hour, okay? The situation then becomes a red herring cycle. It is not so much about the message, but about the user who receives the message, without first knowing if what's the downside of the message what has pushed down our focus, or if these very messages have been adapted to the person's decreasing concentration capacity as a consequence. There is no way to find out what was first. When we talk about a reasoning process, it happens exactly the same. If we focus on movies and TV series or any streaming channel such as Netflix, the scripts of these movies and series tend to be quite evident, with a simple story thread, short dialogues, and more than predictable twists. Maybe it is that I'm getting older and I watch too much TV and I'm not surprised anymore, or maybe it's a combination of everything together. The fact is that the university professors teach, we usually find that some students rely on immediacy over depth, and that the effectiveness of an answer that meets the requirements of the question outweighs the risk of exploration, of searching for an alternative way of thinking. It seems to become a priority to be right over opening an unknown path and taking risks. In this context, where there is a lot of discussion about inclusion and diversity and also about conciliation, it is always assumed that the recipients are groups of people at risk of social exclusion, marginalized people in a minority of a certain gender, from a specific geography, or in a specific age. However, conciliation requires bringing together the positions of all parties, of everyone, majorities and minorities. And diversity also entails respect for the majority and not its submission. If not, the majority becomes excluded, which is the opposite of the ultimate goal of inclusion. It happens the same with reasoning and thinking. If we all handle the same narrative, the same processing tools, the same times for growing our ideas and for reading ideas from others, it will be difficult to find anything different to a one-way thinking. Diversity also means breaking the fixed pattern, or at least trying to. Inclusion means that everyone, regardless of their economic condition, race, language, gender, religion, or political orientation, can integrate to work and develop together. And when I say all, it means all, everyone, and not just a cluster intentionally selected by economic, political, or social interests. In this current paradox that we live in, of inclusion without including everyone, conciliation without reconciling with everyone, and diversity with selective blinders, you, all of you, are the great hope of society. It is expected that as MIU graduates, you will show that disruption of concept and that spirit to contribute with your unique vision at some point. You are a source of diversity, inclusion, and conciliation. You are the hope that once you have been integrated into the labor market, either because you are already there or because an opportunity opens up from this commencement ceremony on, you will be able to continue to provide a detailed and in-depth analysis with original and personalized conclusions, even if they don't meet the majority, even if they are in the minority, even if they require some additional or longer focus, and even if they should battle against all those short and constant stimuli that we have discussed in the beginning, all of them looking like tools and channels that constantly harass us to modulate our personal and social behavior. This last point, the shaping of the individual or social behavior, it is a true weapon of cognitive destruction, which can only be counterbalanced through the creativity, free will, and determination from each one of us, of you all. If the university can give you something, if it were only one single contribution to highlight, without a doubt, the determination of yourselves, of your ideas, and of your motivation to carry them forward, are the one that we would choose as your faculty. And then, when you are at that very point and stand for your position, please do not forget to be open for everyone else's, for real inclusion, diversity, and conciliation. Today is a time for celebration, for your families and for you. They provide stability and support to that right now. As graduates, you can receive your well-deserved diploma. May these congratulations salute you as a personal merit and as a family achievement as well. A todos los hispanohablantes y bilingües de la universidad, un saludo para ustedes y sus familias. Después de los últimos meses con tanta presencia de logros latinos e hispanoamericanos en la música y en el deporte, no puedo por más que recordar los más de 600 millones de personas que hablan español en el mundo y de los otros muchos que les gustaría seguro hablarlo para entender un idioma tan bonito como el nuestro. Un idioma de integración, de diversidad, de inclusión, que permite ser creativo, innovador y tenaz, con el español como vehículo para expresarse uno mismo con precisión, energía y valentía. Una mención especial también a todo el maravilloso equipo de MIU, académico, gestor, de soporte, operaciones, de eventos, audiovisuales y comunicación, que ha hecho posible este momento de graduación tan eficaces y diligentes como siempre. To you, to your families, from our beloved university, the university team and the Produca Education Group, our congratulations and our best wishes, so that you can implement your dreams, no matter how off mainstream they seem, and you can provide your deep, useful, and personalized standpoint in every step of the way. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Dr. Burgos, for the uplifting words. Now, I will announce our valedictorian for the undergraduate programs. Timothy Nicholas graduated from the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with a cumulative GPA of 3.85. Now, please join me in welcoming the 2026 undergraduate class speaker, Mr. Timothy Nicholas.
A pleasant good afternoon. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our presidential table, PhD Burgos Salans, President of MIU City University Miami, Dr. Marisol Celdejo, General Manager and Associate Dean at MIU City University, Dr. Montero, Academic Director at ProEduca, and Dr. Galvez Caja, International Academic Director at ProEduca. To the faculty members, graduates, family, and persons online, and my fellow Jamaicans, Wagwan, big up on yourselves. It's an honor to celebrate this special moment by giving the commencement speech of 2026. I can be long-winded at times, but I promise this will be short and spicy. This will only last as long as 4 TikTok videos, or for those old folks in the crowd, 3 stoplights. I would like to thank the people that made our graduation possible. Our professors who worked tirelessly to instill the knowledge set we needed to succeed. Our family members that sacrificed themselves financially. And our friends, both here with us and not present, who gave themselves emotionally. We sincerely thank you all. This was not my first time studying online, but it was by far the longest and the most difficult. The lack of daily human interaction tested my focus, and my self-discipline became more important than ever, especially in a world where critical thinking can easily be put aside for a quick AI search. However, we adapted. What could have become a crutch became a tool. We used AI to explore questions more deeply when our professors were not available. And today, we stand here with our degrees, stronger, sharper, and more self-reliant because of it. This degree symbolizes the time and effort we have put into our studies, as well as the skills we developed from that effort. The first skill I would like to highlight is time management. Yes, I know everyone talks about time management, but seriously, we use this skill the most throughout our 4-year degree. If we did not manage our time, every discussion forum would be incomplete. Every project would be late, and the grades we worked so hard on would have been lost. If we did not develop this skill, we would not be here today. The second skill I would like to highlight is problem solving and critical thinking. I can confidently say every term was a challenge, especially those midterm and end of term assignments. However, through the use of problem solving skills, we were all able to finish every problem put before us. And boy, did it feel irate to complete them. In closing, and our final stoplight, this degree reflects our adaptability to life's challenges. This graduate course was filled with unknowns, but so is life. Each graduate here will not be left behind. Some graduates will continue their studies. Some graduates will enter the workforce for the first time and start a new career. Others will be trailblazers of the future. However, let us not forget what Ted Cruz said. True success is not measured by the accolades you receive, but by the lives you touch and the difference you make. So, as we end this chapter of our lives, let us embrace the beginning of another. And above all else, when you're chasing your dreams, I would like you to remember this quote from Nelson Mandela. True happiness comes from God. Congratulations, graduates of 2026. Our future awaits. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nicholas, for sharing your journey with us. It is time to present the valedictorian for graduate programs, Mr. Dylan Urbano Peters, graduated from the Master of Science in Educational Leadership, Management, and Emerging Technologies, with a perfect cumulative GPA score of 4.0. Now, please welcome the 2026 graduate class speaker, Ms. Diana Sofia Garro Castro, who graduated from the Master of Science in International Business Administration with a perfect cumulative GPA score of 4.0.
Good evening, colleagues, professors, family, and friends. I would like to also extend a warm welcome to our presidential table, PhD Daniel Burgos Solans, President of MIU City University, Miami, Dr. Rocio Marisol Salcedo, General Manager and Associate Dean at MIU City University, Dr. Oscar Montero, Academic Director at ProEduca, Dr. Asunción Galvez Caja, International Academic Development Director at ProEduca. It is an honor to have you all with us today. I'm honored to stand here as part of MIU's graduation class of 2026 with all of you. My name is Diana Sofia, as Edgardo kindly presented, and I am a medical doctor from Costa Rica. My professional journey has not been a traditional one. In the best way possible. Medicine is a beautiful and fulfilling profession, and it taught me discipline, it taught me resilience, and commitment to serving other people. However, as in every career, yours and mine, I came to realize that in order to reach the opportunities that I envisioned for myself professionally, I would require a different kind of growth. In the business world that we are a part of today, having a financial education has become an essential foundation across all fields. Whether in healthcare, like myself, or in any profession, understanding business and entrepreneurship is one of the most powerful tools we have to grow, to innovate, and most importantly, to become independent professionals. MIU City University opened that door for me. Not only did I acquire a solid education in international business administration, but I also had the opportunity to live and study in the amazing city of Miami, Florida. We are here in Miami, in one of the most global and multicultural international business hubs in the world, where connections are the foundation for business. And they go beyond just a classroom. These are the real windows of our future professional opportunities. Along these past 3 years, I have encountered a community, peers, professors, and co-workers, and they have all contributed to the professional that I am becoming today. As we graduate, we celebrate more than just a degree earned. We celebrate a room full of people, like-minded people, that share determination and the same mindset that connects us all. Thank you, MIU, for making this opportunity possible for all of us. Thank you to my dad, who made it all the way from Costa Rica today to be here today and support me. Congratulations, MIU class of 2026.
Thank you for the encouraging words, Ms. Garro. It is time to start the conferral of the degrees for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, the Master of Science in Education Leadership, Management, and Emerging Technologies, and the Master of Science in International Business Administration. I call on stage the professors that will join the table in presenting the diplomas. Please come up. We are honoring our online students by showing their names up on the screen here in the auditorium with us, while their fellow students come up on stage. It is important to mention that our online students will follow the instructions received via email to download the Conferral. Now, for the students that are present today, we will start with the conferral of their degrees. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Tajekumari Savita Dachland, Frida Jika, Georgie Kopaliani. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Timothy Homerty Nicholas. Master of Science in Education, Leadership, Management, and Emerging Technologies, Heather Candace Alicia Graham, and Diana Shena Vanessa Blena. Shana Rashida Boyce, Frankie Camille, Adrienne Tatiana Carrillo, Isha Shamika Tamara Estrada, Judy Ferreira Fonseca, and Martin del Rosario Francisco. Garces Vangel, Wendy Ishmael, Kizian James, Kevin Jimville, Nafita Makira Isha Jerome, and Howard Antonio Ledford. Sadira Marquita Lepariti Cooper, Shena Tanya Lucky, Shonela Morgan, Nicolas Steven Ruiz, Janica Bianca Perez Kai, and Ernesto Arquel Reyes. Marlene Contreras Quiroz, Carlton Sanderson, Yvette Charmaine Swinton Nee Clark, Ángel Gregorio Tech, Emilia Felicia White, and Master of Science in International Business Administration, Andrea Viviana Abdala Gonzalez. Ángela María Ángel Santa Cruz, Michelle Rayana Arias Gallego, Daniel Marie Arias Olivo, Sheldon Norma Charles Arnold, Diego Fernando Abella Pérez, and Shangasi Babanov. Anderson Gabriel Ballester Herrera, Catherine Ballesteros Meneses, Nicolás Arturo Barreros Carpeta, Owen Rolando Barreto Pulido, Diana Yadira Betancourt Barragán, and Ginela Marcela Bonilla Parra. Abigail Boston, Vieliana Bermania Bustamante Amuelles, Luisa Fernanda Cabrejo Félix, Courtney Yamika Campbell, May Valisa Casado Mateo, and Miguel Ángel Castro Salazar. Mauricio Chacón Quintero, Keinela Chalón, Yadir Isabela Alshiak, Tashami Shakira Alicia Clark, James Orlando Conde Martínez, and Imer Javier Córdoba. Rashad Rodero de Ron Cunningham, Rhonda Eleanor Daniels, Ramon Anthony George Davis, Maria Fernanda Delgado Castillo, Tristan Denton Coleman, and Danan Dial. María Fe Durán Barrera, Johanna Escobar Carmelo, Marta Francisca Farías Collao, Susan Nicole Ferguson, Alex José Flores Alciniega, and Alia Colina Forden McCarthy. María Alexandra Forero Gutiérrez, Severín François, Jefferson García Benavides, Diana Sofía Garro Castro, Dina Chinchenko, and Winston Denzel George. Amir González Salamanca, Claudio Alberto González Méndez, Joanna Grammy, María Elisa Harvey, Christopher Henry, and Feliciana Leiva Hernández. Nadine Francana Sienz, Rupert Peter Olaf, Rupert Steve Hutchinson, Gabriel Nestor Iraskin Ordan, Tanya Jarowski, and Vladimir Jimenez Reyes. John Davis, Avila Rijo, Sandora Crystal Samyati Cartojoso, Cristina Evelyn King, Marcela Jacqueline Laime Jalil, Carla Inés Lara León, and Andrés Chimayu Licao. Michel Verdel Leo, Cherner Delana Olympia London, Olinda Lourdes Lynch, Nicali Zuan Marcandon de Avila, Felicia Simón Megan McLean, Hernando Rafael Mendoza Posada. Elisdei Yesenia Monge López, Paulina Ginelli Moreira Pazmiño, Rosali Molin Pérez, Simón François Monker Noguera, Melita Ernest Moschamp, and Nancy Niquepa Quintero. Pamela del Carmen Obando Redondo, Diana Carolina Ortiz Manrique, Camilo Jesús Osorio Cárdenas, Ciara Majovi Paulino Frías, Larry Alberto Peña Figueroa, and Belkis Lisbeth Pérez Clavijo. Andreina Pérez García, Doménica Nagy Ponce Carpio, Silvio Emanuel Ramos Miranda, Yaolis Diana Reynoso Ortiz, Rafael Mateo Restrepo Gomez, and Luis Miguel Restrepo Gomez. Daisy Yudisa Reyes Arias, Alice Rivero Macedo, Alberto Fernando Riera Carbo, Blanca Magali Rivas Leiva, Roder Roberto García, and Tania Henrietta Rodriguez. Sonia Camila Sabogal Ardila, Laura Alejandra Salamanca Chia, Tresha Chenez Samuels, Silvia Sonsella, Arella Anisha Jardijan, Walter Segura Vázquez. Karen Alejandra Cervellón Castro, Luis Alexander Silva Santisteban, Deiris Lisbeth Solano Miranda, Felicia Janine Socartini Zamorillo, Ashley Ruby Peggy Bird Stanford, Kendra Maria Rina Theodore. Yalca María Tlayuri Vázquez, Idelka Toribio Hernández, Jacob Jesús Urraca Matos, Gemma Michelle Villa Gómez Echevarría, Paola Andrea Zapata Giraldo, and Juliet Patricia Pitet Cuevas. Alejandra Dirgan Pérez, María de los Ángeles Velázquez Leiva, Julissa Wright, and Ilias Jesnayer. Thank you, graduates. Now, I will proceed to call Dr. Salcedo for the official conferral of the degrees.
What a happy moment. So many familiar faces. So proud of you guys. So proud of many, many of you. So it's my pleasure to have this moment that you have been waiting for. Please, graduates, stand. Online students, please also stand on your feet as well. President Burgos. These candidates have completed all requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, the Master of Science in Educational Leadership, Management, and Emerging Technologies, and the Master of Science in International Business Administration. I therefore present to you the MIU City University Miami graduating class of 2026. This is your moment, guys. So this is the moment that you have been waiting when you have been coming here. And it's a pleasure for me to give you this. By the authority vested in me, by the official authorities in the university, I hereby confer upon to you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all the honors, rights, and privileges throughout appertaining. Congratulations, MIU graduates. You have been already graduated. Now it's the time to change your tassel. Choose your tassels, pick your tassels, and change from right to left. You formally have been graduated from MIU City University, Miami. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Salcedo. Please stand up for the exit of our authorities. Thank you very much. Now, the moment you have been waiting for, get ready to throw your caps while saying MIU present, okay? In 3, 2, 1, MIU present.